Welcome back, brave souls, to another chilling dive into the shadows of our world. Tonight, we're strapping in for a terrifying ride, literally from haunted highways to cursed mountain trails. These are 5 journeys you should think twice about taking alone. Are you ready? Let's begin. The ghostly ride on Route 666. Route 666 stretches across the desolate deserts of the American Southwest, passing through Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. Originally the 6th branch of Route 66. Its ominous numbering earned it the nickname the Devil's Highway, but it's not just the name that makes this highway infamous. It's the spine-chilling stories of ghostly encounters that keep drivers looking over their shoulders. Legend has it that Route 666 is cursed. Travelers report terrifying encounters. Phantom hitchhikers, shadowy figures on the roadside, and even ghostly vehicles appearing out of nowhere. Imagine this: you're driving alone at night, the road is empty, and then out of nowhere you see headlights in your rearview mirror. Suddenly a semi-truck barrels toward you, blaring its horn, seemingly intent on running you off the road. You swerve to avoid it, but when you look back, it's gone. No trace, no skid marks, nothing. Could this be the ghost of a trucker who met a tragic end on this highway, or is it something darker hunting travelers who dare to pass through its domain? And then there's the hitchhiker. Countless drivers have reported picking up a lone figure on the side of the road. They describe the hitchhiker as pale, silent, and dressed in old-fashioned clothes, but here's the kicker: after a few miles they vanish from the passenger seat without a trace. Some say these are the restless spirits of those who died on Route 666, still trying to find their way home. Would you stop to help or keep driving? Over the years, Route 666 became so infamous that in 2003 officials renumbered the highway to Route 491, hoping to shake off the sinister reputation, but the stories persist. Whether it's the hellhound, the phantom truck, or the disappearing hitchhiker, the legend of Route 666 lives on. So would you dare to drive down the highway to hell? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you've had a creepy encounter of your own, we'd love to hear about it. The death zone of Mount Everest. Mount Everest, Earth's highest peak, is the ultimate test of human endurance. It towers at 29,032 feet above sea level, piercing through the heavens. But beyond its majestic allure lies a chilling truth, a place where life ceases to exist. They call it the death zone. Above 26,000 feet, oxygen levels drop to just 1/3 of what they are at sea level. The human body begins to shut down, and even the most seasoned climbers face the relentless grip of hypoxia. But is it just the lack of oxygen? Or is there something more sinister at play? Since 1924, when George Mallory and Andrew Irvine vanished into thin air, over 300 climbers have perished on Everest. Many of their bodies remain frozen, preserved forever in the icy tomb of the death zone. But legends persist that the spirits of the fallen do not rest. Many climbers report strange encounters in the death zone. Whispers carried by the wind, shadows darting across the snow. Some even claim to see phantom climbers, figures who appear to guide them, only to lead them further into peril. A climber told us, "I saw someone up ahead. They waved at me, urging me to follow. I thought it was another climber, but when I caught up, there was no one there." Near the summit lies a haunting landmark: green boots, the body of an Indian climber, Sewang Palger, who perished in 1996. For decades, his frozen remains served as a waypoint for climbers. But some say Green Boots isn't alone in that cave. Beyond the spirits of the fallen, some climbers tell tales of a creature that roams the mountain, a dark, hulking figure said to be the Medi, or the Black Yeti. Unlike the gentle legends of the Himalayan Yeti, this one is malevolent, feeding off the lost and dying. One of the most chilling stories is that of the 1997 Lost Expedition. A group of 5 climbers vanished without a trace near the summit. When rescuers searched for them, they found their equipment scattered, as if they'd fled from something unseen. And on the uneven slopes, strange humanoid footprints were discovered. Mount Everest is more than just a mountain. It's a graveyard, a realm where nature, spirits, and something far darker converge. The death zone is not just a test of survival, it's a gateway to the unknown. So, would you dare to climb it? The phantom train tracks of San Antonio. There's a place in San Antonio where the past refuses to stay buried. a place where whispers of tragedy echo in the night, and the ghostly rumble of a phantom train lingers in the air. Welcome to the haunted train tracks of San Antonio, a site of mystery, tragedy, and unexplainable encounters. The story begins in the 1930s. According to legend, a tragic accident occurred here. A school bus full of children stalled on these tracks as a speeding train approached. The train couldn't stop in time, colliding with the bus and taking the lives of all the children and their driver. But as heartbreaking as this tale is, the real mystery begins after the tragedy. Since then, visitors to these tracks have reported strange phenomena. Cars that stall on the tracks suddenly roll forward, as if pushed by invisible hands, away from danger. Some believe it's the spirits of the children, trying to prevent others from meeting the same fate. While some believe this is just an urban legend fueled by our collective fear of the unknown, others claim it goes deeper, that the area is a portal for paranormal activity. People report hearing train whistles when no trains are running. Others see shadowy figures along the tracks. Aokigahara Forest, the Sea of Trees. Welcome to Aokigahara Forest, a place cloaked in mystery, folklore, and shadowed by an unsettling reputation. Known as the Sea of Trees, this forest lies at the base of Japan's Mount Fuji, a picturesque landscape with a dark, haunting history. Tonight, we explore the legends, the tragedies, and the secrets buried deep within its twisted roots. Aokigahara is unlike any other forest in the world. Formed over hardened lava from a Mount Fuji eruption more than 1,000 years ago, its soil is rich with volcanic rock. This unique terrain absorbs sound, creating an eerie silence that many describe as deafening. Here, your footsteps are muffled, and the whispers of the trees seem to echo endlessly. Even compasses falter. The volcanic iron in the ground interferes with navigation tools, making it easy to lose your way. This disorienting nature, combined with its isolated beauty, has drawn countless visitors, for better or for worse. But Aokigahara is more than just a natural wonder. It is infamous as one of the world's most notorious suicide sites. Often called the Suicide Forest, each year, dozens of people come here to end their lives, drawn by the forest's eerie solitude. Local legends speak of Uriai, restless spirits that haunt Akara. These ghostly figures are said to wander the forest, tethered by unresolved pain or vengeance. Some hikers have reported hearing faint cries or footsteps behind them, only to turn and find nothing. Centuries ago, during times of famine, some families reportedly practiced the abandonment of elderly relatives in remote locations. It is said their spirits linger here, their sorrow woven into the very fabric of the forest. Ribbons like these are often left behind by those who enter, hoping they'll guide them back out. But not everyone ties one or intends to return. The cursed road of Churel in Rajasthan. This particular road lies near a small village called Sakur in Rajasthan. Locals call it the Churel Kasta, the road of the Churel, a female ghost said to haunt those who dare to travel after sunset. The legend begins centuries ago. The Churel was once a young bride who tragically lost her life under mysterious circumstances. Some say she was betrayed by her family. Others whisper of a lover who left her to die. Consumed by rage, her spirit refused to rest. She became a Churel, a vengeful ghost known for tormenting men who cross her path. If you walk this road at night, she appears out of nowhere, her feet twisted backward, her face pale, and her voice like a whispering storm. Many men who saw her never returned. According to villagers, the Churel doesn't just haunt the road. She traps her victims by taking the form of a beautiful woman. Her twisted feet are the only sign of her true identity. One chilling account came from a truck driver named Rish. He was driving late at night, heading to Jaipur, when suddenly, a woman appeared in the middle of the road, waving her hand for help. He stopped, but as she approached, he noticed something horrifying. Her feet were turned backward. Rumors say the woman's face changed. Her eyes turned black, and her voice echoed like thunder. He drove as fast as he could, but her laughter followed him until he reached the village. Whether you believe in the legend or not, one thing is clear: this road holds an unsettling energy. Would you dare to travel it alone at night? Or would you heed the warnings of those who came before you? And there you have it. 5 haunted journeys that test the limits of courage and curiosity. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, these places remind us that some roads are better left unexplored. If you enjoyed this journey into the macabre, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more chills. Until next time, sleep with one eye open.